This is Mrs. V. Normally I come to you with topics in psychology on what's hot and what's not. But today I'm feeling very perplexed. As a minority woman, I simply marvel in the success of other minority women because I understand the struggle that it takes in order for us to just arrive at the table. However, I also find it very disappointing when we step on each other's toes and we show no character and no integrity in what we are doing in our chosen career paths. 7 days ago, I sent Tamron Hall a video, one of my YouTube podcasts, on the inmates and the COVID-19 virus and how it was spreading rapidly and how they were being neglected and treated as second-class citizens. Lo and behold, yesterday, as I'm watching Tamron Hall, she is doing my story. This would not be so denigrating had she at least acknowledged where she got the concept to do an hour program. But instead, I was not acknowledged, I was not invited to the show, and that's fine. She didn't have to invite me to the show, but at least show enough respect from one African American woman to another to say that she had received and watched this video, because this has been my project for months now. And I have been doing investigative work on the Harris County Jail and the outbreak. Currently, there are 79 deputies and officers who have contracted the COVID-19, and there are 117 inmates that have the COVID-19. And I would hate to see what happened during Katrina with the inmates when everyone just abandoned them and left them to die. Yes, this is very important. This is something that needs to be brought to the public's attention. But Tameron, if you're going to do that, at least have the decency to acknowledge where you got the information. You see, Tameron, I'm not doing this for ratings. I am truly doing this for the humanitarian effort of those young men. Whether you paraphrased it, whether you had inmates that you talked to, I sent you a videotape of one of the inmates I had spoken to. All you had to do was simply acknowledge the fact that you know as well as I do, you got this whole idea for your show based on the video that I sent to you. And I'm hoping that once you see this, you will at least apologize for taking someone else's work. Because whether it is paraphrased or whether you have a real inmate sitting there, plagiarism is still plagiarism. And on that note, I will conclude. And I must say, I am very disappointed in you, Tamron Hall. And I thought that you had more character than you have exhibited with taking my story. Yes, I am a new YouTuber, but that does not give you the right to take my story and run with it. So in the future, you need to really think twice before you step on the little guy's toes to get what you want. That's not the way it works. And for now, I am going to close, but I had to speak out because I was flabbergasted to actually hear my story on your show with no acknowledgement whatsoever. And I have the proof that I sent you that story 7 days ago. So if anything, I'm expecting an apology and an acknowledgement that it was my idea, it was my video, and it was my work. And you just elaborated on it because you're able to do it at a grander scale. And I hope in the future that I never have to come on my channel and talk about someone stealing my material again. So I ask you to subscribe. I ask you to join my Patreon list. And God bless you until next week.